Hello, and welcome to our market alert video for today, which is April 28, 2023. I am Ken Moraif, and I am the founder and CEO of Retirement Planners of America. And thank you for watching. And so let's dive into it. As we've been saying for several weeks now, we think inflation is going to come down, and that the market participants, investors, will receive that news well. And guess what? It happened again. Inflation numbers came out this morning. They were very positive from the standpoint of inflation coming down. It's still high. The economy, GDP, showed signs that it's slowing, which normally would be a bad thing. But in terms of wanting to have lower inflation, that's a good thing. And so what we said would happen seems to be happening. So as we always say, if you don't watch this video or listen to my podcast, you do it at your own peril. So what does this all mean? Well, one of the things that inflation is that it is a lagging indicator, meaning that it tells us essentially after the fact, right? So as we look at what are the leading indicators that affect inflation, well, it would be that the economy is slowing. If that's the case, inflation should come down. And as you guys know, we think that by July, inflation should be down under 4%. And we've, in previous videos, explained why, but for purposes of today, we think that inflation will continue to come down, and we think investors will continue to find that news positive, and we think that that's bullish for the market going into this year, and we continue to have a bullish outlook. We think that when 2023 is over, we'll be celebrating that it was a good year. Now, I was interviewed yesterday by Reuters, and they said, okay, you're bullish. You think inflation's coming down. The Fed's not going to have to raise interest rates to the sky and destroy everything in sight. And sure enough, that's been happening. But what concerns you? What do you think could get in the way of that? And I said, well, I want to hearken back to the words of Donald Rumsfeld, who was the Secretary of Defense under George Bush during Desert Storm. And they interviewed him and asked him that very same question. What worries you when you go to war? And he said, well, there's three things that you look at. He said, there's the known known, there's the known unknown, and then there's the unknown unknown. He said, the known known we can prepare for, our military can take care of that, no problem at all. The known unknown are the things we know could happen, but we just don't know when or how severe or that kind of thing. So we can prepare for them and we can be ready for them, but we just don't know exactly when they're going to happen and that kind of thing. But then he said, and those we don't worry particularly about, but he said the ones we do worry about is the unknown unknown. That's the one, he said, that keeps you up at night. What is that? Well, in our world, what we think is that, the known known is inflation. We know inflation's here. The known known is that the economy is slowing. So we have a lot of known knowns. The known unknown, as we talked about in last week's video, was commercial real estate. We think the commercial real estate market is going to experience some significant problems, and the banks associated with that are going to experience significant problems. But that is a known unknown. We just don't know how bad and when the shoe is going to fall, but we do know that it's coming. And so participants, we think, are going to prepare for that. And therefore, we don't think it's going to be the thing that causes the economy and the market to crash. So what is it? Well, it's the unknown unknown. And because I don't know what the unknown unknown is, what we do is we have a strategy, which is that we want to plan for the worst. We want to be ready for whatever it could be. We want to have a strategy that addresses that. And that way, when it comes, we're ready to take action. And if it doesn't come, then we don't do it. But at least we have a plan for that. It's similar to in the Gulf. Every year, we know hurricanes are going to come. The people that live down there know that hurricanes are coming. So they prepare for that. They have an evacuation plan. They have a board your house up plan. They have, FEMA has their plans. So we have all these things in place for the known unknown, right? And also the unknown. So that's why we have our invest and protect strategy. It's why we counseled our clients to get out of the market back in November of 2007 before the 2008 market crash. Stay out for a year and a half during that period. It's why last year in April, we said, get out. To our clients and to others who want to hear what we have to say. And of course, what the market did after that. So we have a strategy to address the unknown unknown, the thing that we don't know. We want to plan for the worst, hope for the best, have a plan to address that. If that resonates with you, and we think, this year we don't see that, we think it's going to be a good year, but it's possible, and we always want to have a plan. And if you want to have that, if you want to know what ours is and visit with one of our retirement planners to build that into your plan, then go to our website. There's a link below you can click on. It's rpoa.com. And when you're there, you can avail yourself of all the resources. We have videos and we have seminars and we have podcasts. We have all kinds of stuff. And I encourage you to go there, rpoa.com. I encourage you to share this video with as many of your friends, business associates, and family as you'd like. We want to help as many people as we can. That's our noble purpose. And thank you for watching this video, and we will talk soon.